guys! Welcome back to another video. So for today's video,
We're going to have a literary analysis on the select African author and his literary piece entitled The Dead Man's Back.
also, we're going to analyze its characters, its plot, its point of view, the style, as well as the theme. So stay tuned!
Chinua Achebe.
Chinua Achebe, in full Albert Chinua Lumogo Achebe, born on November 16, 1930 in Ogidi, Nigeria. He died on March 21, 2013 in Boston, Massachusetts, US. He is a Nigerian novelist, acclaimed for his sentimental depictions of the social and psychological disorientation accompanying the impositions of Western customs and values of a traditional African society. His particular concern is with emerging Africa at its moments of crisis. His novels range in subject matter from the first contact of an African village with the white man to the educated African's attempt to create a firm moral order out of a changing values in a large city. This is Michael Obi, Nancy Obi's husband. He was appointed as a new headmaster of the Indumi Central School. Most of his time is spent antagonizing the village community for the use of a prohibited path that runs through the school grounds, worrying about the school's appearance and wondering whether or not the missionary authority, the colonial organization that appointed him as a headmaster, will be pleased with the way he has modernized the school. Obi often ignores the advice of the fellow teachers and the respected members of the surrounding village, particularly the village priest, which is favor of his own ideas about modernity. This is Nancy Obi. She is Michael Obi's wife. Like Nancy's husband, she is also excited for her husband's promotion to make Indumi Central School a place for modernity with beautiful gardens that speak to its sophistication. She is incredibly infatuated with rank and takes her husband's promotion as an opportunity to elevate herself in the eyes of her peers. She gives herself the title of Queen of the School and sees it as a sign of her and her husband's refinement. Like Michael, Nancy dreams of making the school into a place of new ideas modeled after the colonial institutions she seeks to emulate. This is the village priest, an elderly religious authority in the village and one of Michael Obi's major critics. He makes the most ardent case against Obi's prohibitions on the village community's ancestral traditions, noting that access to the path that runs through the school grounds is crucial to the community. His intervention comes at a time when tensions are on the rise between Obi, the school, and the villagers. As one of the older people in the village, he reminds Michael Obi that his prohibitions to the villagers' customs go against the teachings and practices of community as well as their fathers and forefathers. He is the voice of reason and the consciousness of community all at once, as he tries to safeguard their practices from Obi and his dangerous modern ways, steeped in colonialism before it is too late. This is the government education officer or the white supervisor. The white government official, presumably employed by the mission authorities, who visits Indumi Central School for a routine inspection. He happens to arrive the day after the grounds get destroyed, likely with the angry villagers, and thus writes a nasty review about the sorry state of the school. He also sharply criticizes Obi's misguided zeal, which the supervisor believes was the catalyst for the tribal war situation that has come about between the school and the village.
Plot analysis. Exposition.
Michael Obi has been appointed to be a headmaster who's excited together with his wife Nancy Obi that they will make the best for the school.
Conflict.
The challenge in the story is that Michael Obi is obsessed with his ideas about the modernity of the school and the quality of education they will apply upon his implementation and management of the school. He he have had scandalized about his actions regarding the path for dead people, and the society is no exception with his actions.
Rising action.
Mr. Obi's management become worse, where he closed the path from the village to school, where he don't want to be indulged the school in the society.
Climax.
When one of the teacher and Mr. Obi are talking about the path that they wanted to be built in order to have this bridge to went to the ancestral burial.
Falling action.
When the woman is giving birth and she died, it is because the ancestors are insulted by the fence, which Mr. Obi did the whole thing.
Resolution.
The villagers ruined and destroyed the entire fence because Mr. Obi didn't want to reopen the path.
Point of view and style analysis.
The point of view of the story, which was the path, is the third person omniscient because this point of view, or the third person point of view, is all-seeing and all-knowing. The style analysis of the writer, which has its elements that has its figurative language, symbolism, tone, the characterization of the characters, which it revolves around the characters' portrayal in the story.
Universal theme.
The universal theme of the story is that always keep an open mind when dealing with different and new cultures. The story deals with cultural differences. It deals with new and old, modern and ancient, today and yesterday. It has to be open to what changes and alterations may occur. We should accept and embrace it no matter how worse and good it is.